Alright guys, here's the current pit setup pretty much. My workbench. Helicopter's over there, working on a T-Max. It's the Pro 15 engine in there. Got my friend's Nitro Rustler. It's a 2.5 in there. Looks like that's Project Lightspeed. I'm just about to start working on. Got light bows in, got the 3-wire servo, Quirk 22, the SR 3500 from Spectrum, some Deans, new gearing, got new body hanging up there, needs to get some paint on it. Of course, the carbon fiber body or chassis panel, and also custom chassis design that I designed on AutoCAD on my MacBook Air. Looks like we got an SC18 SCT. Nice little old Tamiya there. Fuck around with Rustler, and we got the SC10 4x4s. Fun to race, and then my buddy's Kyosho buggy. Loves racing that. Got the charging station, soldering station. We are all set up with our CowRC pit mats, magnetic screw catchers. All set up with some of our CowRC lubes as well. The Moose Lick as well as the motor cleaner. Great stuff, works wonders on the cars. So we'll be using that in our Project Lightspeed build as well as all the other builds that are going on right now. So here's what we have right now. This is how my Micro T currently sits. As soon as I'm done with it, I hope to have something that will smash all the previous records. I'll actually have some recorded land speeds, not the simple Tamiya speed checker, but I will have one of those in the mail on the way shortly. So something to kind of gauge our progress with the project without actually running it on the street and crashing it multiple times. So currently I got the RPM bumper, so that's a must. Got the 3R turnbuckles. Looks like we got the 3R oversized wheels, a 3 racing aluminum transmission with the ball bearing top shaft. As of right now, it's got the brush set up. That's obviously going away. Got my own modded stock shocks. Act a lot like the oil shocks. Quite a bit smoother. Quite a bit slowed down. So here's the plan. Micro Deans all around. D-cased electronics. I already have my Quirk 22 here. Got a heat gun at work. Was able to take the heat shield off as well as the case. So we'll be wrapping that up with some black shrink wrap, changing out the wires for a smaller gauge, rewiring it overall to be a little bit smaller, more efficient for our application here. Got our SR 3500 from Spectrum. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to cut down the pins and actually solder all the wires to the board. That's always an option to save weight, but I think for now I'm just going to use the current pin setup. Might shorten up the plugs a little bit. Got the Losi 3-wire servo. I was looking for something smaller, but I couldn't find anything really that was anything comparable torque-wise to this thing. I was looking for something maybe a little faster, but this will do for now. Worst comes to worst, I order another servo for $10–15. That's slightly smaller, just to save some weight. Get more room on the chassis for some batteries and more power. I do have 700 milliamp lipos from Aeronuts. Aeronuts I've always trusted with their lipos. They have great wire on there and everything too. Really soft silicone, great copper wire. Pre-wired with the balance plugs. Great batteries. Love these things. These are so tiny. I'm actually going to be able to fit 2 and the stock chassis, so I'm going to be running a 4S setup. Anything higher, my motor would actually pretty much explode with the RPMs it'd be running at. Got a bunch of Deans here, wired up with Durlin spur. Got some brass pinions, so that'll be nice. Not going to reveal my gearing just yet. This was the original body for Project Lightspeed. Of course, you got the CowRC stickers on there. So I will be doing, hopefully having someone paint up my body for me. CowRC / Speed of Light themed. Should look pretty sick. So that'll be really nice. Here is, if you guys want to see the progression of chassis, this is the original Project Lightspeed chassis. Simply a micro DT chassis with the side body mounts. I did have the receiver and the battery, original battery compartment. ESC was on top. It was pretty clumsy, heavy, not really the best setup. Then I messed with what I had, which is basically plexiglass. So I believe this is 2mm thick plexiglass. Basically just cut it up, designed it myself with a very basic CAD program, no AutoCAD, just very simple. I can't even remember the name of it. It was very, very basic. But currently, the whole idea is to keep size down, get the most amount of power in the smallest amount of space without worrying about heat. Basically just designing this thing to go as fast as possible. Got the micro bell crank system from Micro ZE coming in. Just got the confirmation email. I think that's being printed right now. Should have that in about 10 days. Also should be getting my motor soon. Not going to reveal exactly what I'm running there just yet either. But that thing's definitely going to scream one of the more higher end motors for something this size. Definitely going all out with this, as you can probably tell. Right now I am going to start with the rewiring of the ESC and electronics, so stay tuned for that video. Peace.